Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Logan Shares. As you already know, I'm sharing things that I have done, currently do, and plan to do in order to retire very rich and very early. These things include investing in the stock market, investing in retirement accounts, money saving tips, credit building tips, and when you have to spend money, I show you how to do it wisely. Now if you have any questions for me, go ahead and leave a comment down below and let me know what you want to see in my next videos. Please excuse the neighbor's car. But anyways, speaking of using our money wisely, I went grocery shopping today. Now I know last week I went grocery shopping at Aldi, but that was just because I needed frozen fruits and other types of things for smoothies and shakes. And I found a few cool things while I was there and got those too. But today I just got back from Lidl, my number one choice for grocery shopping. Lidl. Comment down below if you know what that's from. I got all of my essentials and all the things that I eat every day, and I did a haul for you. I'm gonna show you each item and how much the item costs. And at the end of the video, I will reveal to you guys how much all of this costs. Let's get started. Okay, so first up is the tortilla chips. You can see one bag is already open because I got hungry before I started filming this video. The tortilla chips were only 92 cents per bag, which is fantastic. A lot of bags of tortilla chips run for about $2. Next, I got this bottle of extra virgin olive oil. It was on sale for $4.49, but the regular price was like $5.49. It was the $1 off. But as you probably already know, olive oil anywhere else is like $10 per bottle. Next, I got this homemade, well, I guess not homemade, but pre-made pico de gallo, and I actually eat this as a salsa because I don't really like jarred salsas. They just taste too artificial to me, so this is what I like. And as you can see, I've already opened it as well because that's what I was eating with my chips that I've already opened. And this big tub of it was only $3.49. I remember going to Lowe's Foods or Publix and they are about $7. Next up, my Italian friend told me to get these Kalamata olives because they are wonderful on salad or to eat by themselves. I've never tried them, but I'm really excited. And this jar of olives, they're pretty big too. This jar was $2.15. Next up, we have literal magic in a jar. Lidl has the best Italian things. And this is balsamic vinegar. So it is much healthier than any type of salad dressing that you might use. And all you do is sprinkle some onto your salad and it is thebomb.com. You will never ever use salad dressing ever again, and it's only 30 calories per tablespoon. Pair it with the extra virgin olive oil on your salad and you will go to heaven. The balsamic vinegar was $3.99 and this will last me a very, very, very long time. Next up, I was almost out of dishwasher pods, so I got this off-brand cheaper one, and this bag was $3.49. I was gonna get the Cascade that was right beside it, but the box was empty, and the Cascade, just for price difference, was $5.50. After that, I'm almost out of my mouthwash. I like to get this one. It is really strong and sometimes it like burns my mouth, but that means it's working. And this bottle of mouthwash was $1.99. Next up, I have something really important to tell you guys. These cans of tomatoes, they have the plum tomatoes, so they're just peeled and they put them in the jar, or the crushed, so they crush the tomatoes and put the sauce in the jar. These are amazing because the can of crushed tomatoes is only 79 cents and the plum tomatoes were only 95 cents. Now, if you go to any grocery store, department store, or whatever, your bottle of ragu or whatever salsa you use is gonna be at least $3, right? So what you do is you get all the other ingredients like your basil, garlic, salt, and pepper, and all that kind of stuff that you already have at home. And my recipe is a full can for a full box of pasta or half a can for a half box of pasta. And that will save you so much money in the long run. So I got 2 of each, 2 crushed and 2 plum. Oopsie. And I just always have to stock up on these every time I go to Lidl. Now for my favorite thing in the entire universe. This is not gluten-free, so do not judge me, but this is the rosemary olive oil bread. This big old thing is only $2.99. So what you do for any bread like this is you go ahead and slice it as big as you want to slice it, and then you put it in the freezer so that it will not go bad or mold on you. When you want a few slices, take it out, wrap it up in a damp paper towel or a dry paper towel, it doesn't even matter, and put it in the microwave for about 30 seconds. And then that is all you need to do to save your money on bread. Next is this bag of Thai jasmine rice. This is my favorite rice in the entire world. Goya is a really good brand from what I can taste and understand. If you disagree, leave it in the comments below. If you agree, tell me all the things that you make with your rice. But this bag is 5 pounds, if you can see that. And roughly the 5-pound bag translates to about 11 cups of rice. And if you're like me, you make 1 cup of rice per serving and you split that in half, so you have half a cup of rice every meal, which means this bag of rice is going to last you 22 meals. So jasmine rice is actually a little bit more expensive, so this bag was $10.32. But when you spread that over 22 meals, you got so much savings in the long run. After that, I just like to have fresh tomatoes on hand, so I got some Roma tomatoes. There are 5 in the bag, and I will chop this up to make bruschetta, or I'll chop them up and crush them to make spaghetti sauce. And this bag of tomatoes was only $1.29. Next up, we've got our corn tortillas. This bag of 30 tortillas was only $1.29, and you can use this to make your own tortilla chips when you run out, because you eat almost an entire bag every time. Let me not talk about that. Or you use them to make homemade enchiladas, you use them to make tacos. Duh. But anyways, this is super cheap, $1.29 for 30 of them. Next, I have a bunch of fresh cilantro. I like to use this in various recipes, and this bag of cilantro, which will last quite a while, is only 79 cents. What it goes best on is guacamole. So I got 6 avocados, and as you can see, they are gigantic from Lidl, and they're only $1.29. And you can see that every one of them are that big. This one is even bigger. Now I can show you my guacamole recipe one day, but not today. Next up, we've got our red or purple onion, whatever you want to call it. And this bag of 6 quite large red/purple onions was $1.89. Next up, I got some chia seeds to put in my shakes and smoothies. These have a good amount of protein. They're gluten-free, excellent source of fiber. They're just really good for me because I have digestive issues and I need some protein and some fiber in my diet. The bag of chia seeds was $2.99. We got some bay leaves because we are cooking good food that has flavor. Correct? Am I correct? Yes, I am. The bay leaves were $1.99. Some garlic powder. Even though I have a lot of garlic, I still like to put garlic powder in everything. The garlic powder is only 79 cents, and if you recall, at any store you go to, garlic powder is at least $2 or $3. Next up, I got these fresh limes. These are always really huge as well, and they are super cheap. They're only 39 cents a piece, so I buy 5 or 6 every time I go. Something you may not know about me is that I love beef broth. I cook everything in beef broth. Even if I'm cooking chicken soup, I use beef broth as the soup. I always love to stock up on beef broth every time I go to Lidl because it's so cheap there as well. Any other store, you're paying $2.50 to $3 for every carton, and these boxes are only $1.19 each. They have chicken stock too, but I just love beef broth so much better than chicken broth. Next up, we have our meats. I got 3 of these packs of chicken because sometimes I get the one that's double the size and I have to take all the chicken out, put them in Ziploc bags and prep that way, but these are already done for me because I cook 2 at a time. And as you can see, the price is so cheap, $2.49 per pound. This one was $3.44, $3.96, and $3.88. Let's just round up and say I got these 6 huge chicken breasts for only $12. And if you cook smarter, not harder, you will take 2 chicken breasts, cut them in half, and now you literally have 4 chicken breasts. So really, I got 12 chicken breasts because I cut all 6 in half and I only paid $1 per breast. And then last but not least, I got these floss picks. They always have these really cool hygiene type things in there. And I'm really bad about flossing. I just think it's too hard and I just don't do it. So I got 3 packs of these and there's 64 in the pack just because I know I need to start flossing more. So I got 3 packs of them for $1.49 a piece. And the grand total for all of these items, which will last me at least 3 weeks, only $79.08. So now that you guys have seen how much I spent at Lidl on all the things that I got and all the great deals and all of the great prices that they have for the Lidl brand, I hope it'll encourage you guys to stop going to these huge department stores that charge an arm and a leg for your basic everyday cheap ingredients. I could have easily went to Target or Publix and spent $150, but instead I spent $79. So please like this video, leave a comment down below about what you thought the best deal was, or leave a comment about the coolest ingredients I got, and don't be afraid to let me know what you want to see next week from me. As usual, thank you guys for watching Logan Shares, and I'll see you next week.